overslept. Oh, this is terrible. April Fools. Hope everybody's doing all right. I couldn't resist. I tried to set this up last night I have another monitor so I can maybe pay a little better attention to the comments, and I'll probably fail miserably at that. But yeah, when I got up this morning to check, I realized that I heard all this loud bird sounds, and I couldn't resist because I'd left it on all night long. So I had that little dark. So hopefully you got a laugh out of that. Hope everyone's doing all right. Welcome to Conker's Saturday night live stream. Conker is off enjoying the boat. And I wish I was with him, in all honesty. I've never been on a cruise, but it might be fun. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And he said he might even show up. If he has good Wi-Fi, he might show up. But one thing I want to do before I get too far along is I owe some shout outs to people. I was planning to do this a while back, and things just go crazy. But I got some sticker shout outs to do for folks that have been sending me stickers. I really appreciate it. You guys are what makes this community great. Help and support. It's wonderful. And this is the worst thing. I am so embarrassed about this. Luke Mendit Man, I owe you a huge apology because I swear I thought I did this shout out earlier. Luke and I were going back and forth about a year or so ago, maybe, I don't know, whatever it was. He working on his Lambretta, and he sent me the most awesome gift. And I swear I thought I'd already done this. He sent me some stickers, keychain, and actually his sticker is up there is where it is. But anyway, he sent me this awesome little toolkit by Bako. I don't know how you say it. But it is it's a little 1/4-inch kit. And Bako, I believe, is now part of the Snap-on family. So this is some good stuff. Got a nice little 1/4-inch driver. It's like 60 tooth. Little extension, all the metric stuff. I actually had to go dig this out of one of the seats of my scooters to get to it. So I am so sorry. Thank you so much, Luke, if you're here. Thank you. And I got some sticker shout outs too, not to and in no particular order. This is from Big John. He sent me a nice little actually his stickers up there too somewhere. Anyway, yes, he sent me a message this morning. He is out on the campaign trail with Lisa. Hopefully she will be the next county coroner down there. So thank you, John. And I got another one from let's see, the Chubby Butcher from Canada. He is has an awesome channel where he actually is pretty educational, show you guys how to do cuts of meat and whatnot. Some mouth-watering recipes that he shows on there too. So check him out. He's a good channel. And then I got one from Scotty Daniel. Thank you, Scotty. That will go up there soon. I haven't put one up there. And this is one from this is a guy named Ken. He's actually in North Carolina, and I might be mistaken, but I think he's either changed his channel name or he has a new channel called East Coast Ken. He does some motorsport stuff and go-karts and automobiles. But now his channel, I think, focuses a lot more on like tool reviews and auto. So go check him out. East Coast Ken. He's got a good channel there. Andrew from Simply, what is it? Simply Small Engine Repair. He's actually rebranded his channel called Repair Gang. It's good because I can't remember Simply Andrew Engine Repair, but he sent me a name tag. You might be seeing that sometime. So thank you, Andrew. And then I got to put that away. And then Anders, thank you. I see you're in the chat, man. Your sticker is up there somewhere behind my head. Yikes, I really can't see that. But yeah, Anders sent me a great sticker. And then I got one from Harris Woodwork, Outlaw Okie. It's a huge sticker. I got the smaller one up there already. Thank you, sir. And then last but not least, Conker. He came, he saw, he conquered, and his sticker, his channel branding, is right up there. So anyway, hopefully you guys will forgive me for being so remiss in all of my channel shout outs. And hopefully, good. So I see somebody, no one said my mic's bad. I hope this sounds good because normally I'm just on my little microphone and speaker over here. I know it kind of sounds bad sometimes. But last week, I'm pretty sure you guys saw me with the ill-fated tiller. I got all the parts in for that, air filters, and I also got off of eBay some of the original Belleville washers. So I'll be putting that on a little bit later on. It's been raining cats and dogs here this morning, so I can't do that. But this guy brought me, it's like 2 hours I spent on this last night. He brought me actually 3 pieces of equipment in equally horrible condition. He swears he was using all this stuff last year. But, one of them is a Honda mower with the pull cord like this and a completely frozen. I had to cut this cable out. I mean, I can't even get it to pop over. So, but this one was a real disaster. This turned into a horrible thing because the stud got stuck in it. So I had to hit it with a Dremel, and then I had to use my trusty nut buster on it. And I finally wound up having to basically cut the thing out. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it was a mess. So anyway, I'll be getting that back together again soon. But anyway, let me waste no further time. I'm going to put the invite out there. And Tim, I do not have your sticker. And I will send you that. And I was going to say, I should put my email up here as well in case if you guys want a sticker from me, be sure and just send me an email here. I'm happy to send those out. So hopefully, but let's put the invite out here. Copy, paste, comments. If I use my mouse, that'd be smarter. Comments. I'm going to put the, paste. There it is right there. You guys come on up. Hopefully we can get some folks in here because in all honesty, the live streams aren't about me. It's about all you guys and the people in the chat and whatnot. So let me see if I hadn't lost too much here. Let's see who else is here. Let me keep on going back. Hopefully it won't drop out so much. I see Klaus, you're here. Morning, Klaus. Hope you're feeling better. Kenny, how you doing? Let's see. Tim, Grasscutter Palmer. Hope you're doing well. Big Dog, Mr. Hank. Thank you. Adam Elliott. I'm not sure I've ever seen you before, but hopefully we'll see you. Mark Wiley, how you doing? Mac 210. Hello. Ben's Workshop. Man, Ben's, I see your stuff and it's great. Catch a Cow. Good to see you too. Francis Lang. Good to see you. Who else is in here? Randy Torboli. Good to see you, Randy. I hope you got your fan fixed. Who else is down here? Inside House Garage. Nice to see you. You should come on up, man. You are the mystery man. All we see is your hands. It's great. I really love your videos. Thank you. Ray-Ban, good to see you. Who else? William Tar Heel. Ariels. William, good to see you. Let's see if I can get down. Rain, is it Rain? Do I have that right? I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. I will brutalize it. I know. Bill, Guys Playing with Tools. Good to see you. Bruce's Shop. Got your mic working. I hope you're clothed. You said something about, your clothes. I don't know if that's meaningful or not. David for David Small Engines, DNR Small Engine. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Who else is here? Mick Hardy. Good to see you. Ben's Workshop. So far, it hasn't jumped yet. Hayoki, Tom, how are you doing? I know that's terrible. Kids, hey, Ken, I think I seduced. Let me go down. I think I am. Oh, and it jumped again. So hopefully we got some folks in here. Let me bring some wonderful, talented people here who will, make this stream all better. So, Kenny, how you doing today?
You said wonderful, talented. I'll wait.
No, man. You're the talented guy. Now,
I just want to give a shout out to my friends at Eliminator Performance. I always say I'm going to wear their shirt, and I never do. So, hello to Wayne and Jake, and thank you for the shirt.
Wayne posted something earlier where I think he said he had a celebration of life to go to, so he might be on up here a little bit later. So hopefully he will be. So that'll be good. And And here's
one question,
and
one question. Where's your patch?
my patch? I don't have a patch.
It's not a video with you. You got to put something on somebody's name. You got to do something.
All right, you're gonna make me do this, right?
Hey, put the new one on. You could put the new one on that you got there.
Yeah, you can put the new one on.
Oh, I got it. That takes work. How about it's gonna be hot in here now.
Stella without a patch.
This is
and then you got to say it. You got to do the intro.
You'll actually see this in a video coming up real soon on this stupid thing.
Come on, where's the intro?
Nope. No, my name's not Bernie. I'm the lawnmower lady, and I like fixing small engines. I got a machine here that's desperately trying to pass gas, bad gas too. So that was, I think he was famous for that. So that's yes, you'll actually see that. God, I'm telling people all my tricks here. No, but Hank, how you doing? I know you guys are going to wind up with that god awful weather that we have right now. It's been rain and crazy. It's wind blowing everywhere, and if I lose power, I'll go inside and do something. I don't know what I'll do. We'll figure it out.
Possible tornado. They said.
I love
I
love the beginning of your show. Oh, that's great.
Oh, what the April Fools? Well, I will try not to do. I promise not to do any more intentional April Fools. Let me put it that way. But seriously, that was just a last minute thing. I heard all these birds chirping. It was really loud. And I'm like, what is that noise? And I said, I'm gonna have some fun with this. So
is that your dad in the picture?
That is my grandfather in the picture. Actually, he is. This is a. Yeah, that's my grandfather who was the. I don't know if I can. It's a pretty bad reflection on this, but he was the.
Yeah, there you go. Second guy.
Yeah, there he is. Yep.
Yeah, right in the middle. He was a mechanic all of his life, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got my genetic predisposition for doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, this is a classic. This is the building is still there in Durham, and it's a historical building right now. I don't think that the mechanical shop has done much of anything since then, but yeah, that's my grandfather.
Excellent.
Yeah,
what did he actually service, Stella? What did he have?
It was Clark and Searle was just a general shop that just did all kinds of engines. It wasn't like a dealership or anything. They were just like your local, automotive shop. They took in all kinds of things. So he was pretty good at that. But yeah, he's my inspiration. I know it's in my blood. That's where I got it from. All the way from Canada. Bruce, welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Absolutely. I can hear you great.
Good. I'm home.
I know. Are you you're obviously in one piece, but are you like really tired, beat up?
Yeah, both of us are. And, and poor Mrs. P, she just got home from groceries, and I'm here talking to you guys instead of helping unloading groceries.
Well,
that's all right, Brave. We'll wait. Go ahead. We'll wait.
Go ahead. We'll wait for you.
Well, how much snow, bros? How much snow?
We have, it's melted from the sidewalks out about 2 feet, and then there's a foot of snow further out. Crazy, huh?
Didn't they ever tell you it's spring already?
Yeah. Well, I can walk on the sidewalks without slipping.
Oh, well.
And all the way from the other side of the world.
Danish land.
How you feeling, Klaus?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
And I wrote Stella earlier that my mental health has improved since she's doing the stream tonight. I love it.
Definitely.
Hi, guys.
Good.
And Stella, how are you?
It is a great day. Hopefully it won't be too much of, a mess for me. So we'll keep working on this. So, but anyway,
you're doing fantastic so far, Stella.
Oh yeah.
I love the ad for tonight. It was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, the little trailer. I just have fun doing that kind of stuff. And
I could try for 2 years and I wouldn't even get close. It's fantastic.
Really?
Yes.
All right. Well, it takes spending some time with your software. Believe me. Yeah. it's taken me a long time to figure out how to do that, and it's just got to keep doing it. So anyway, how do I turn that off? There we go. Get rid of that email. Yes, it's a lot of things have changed around in StreamYard since the last time I did this too. So who are? Oh, is this a really old one? How far back did I go in these chats? Oh, Stella, I'm sorry. Yes, I should do that. Ken Small Engines, Mr. Mow It All. He is the streaming queen here. And if any of you guys are, I know some of you guys are mods, you can post your channels up there too. Hank to his left, my right. Is that right?
left is right, right is left.
Right. Hank, man, he is an icon. He goes back a long way and knows more than he's probably forgotten more than I'll ever know. So he's great. Klaus from Hobby Motor from Denmark. He always comes on, has some good information for all of us. I learn a lot when Klaus is on. And Bruce from Bruce's shop in Canada. And Bruce just got back from vacation. So I'm glad to see you back.
No explanation required for that one.
Do what?
What was that, Ken?
No, I said no experience.
Yeah. I think Ken should change his name from Mr. Mow It All to Mr. Torch It All. That's just me.
Where do you see Riley's video?
I saw something quick on a yellow map gas torch thing that was on your.
Don't get smart, Bruce.
On your pendulum. That's all I saw because to be honest, this is the first time I've been online since I got home.
It was sort of a WhatsApp personal joke, but it sort of exploded. But we'll talk.
Oh.
Is this? I haven't seen this.
It has to do with a guy in Australia and helpful tips from him.
Oh, blowing gas into a leaky engine. Okay, I'm gonna go back and watch that.
I'm not gonna say anymore, Bruce. All I know is the
just
ER
Bruce, if you ever want to retry the trick, that don't light the map gas torch. Just
confirm that it's out before you make sure it's on.
A little hard on intake manifolds.
Don't look into it to see if it's out. It's just a tip. It's just a trick. It's a tip. I'm saying no more. Yeah.
I want to go back and have a look.
I want to thank Dick from Dick Small Engine Repair for putting our channels out there.
Thank you, Dick.
Yep.
Good to see you today. Thank you, sir.
Dick, is another name, the Sniper. If you ever need anyone to moderate, Dick is a sniper.
He's the sniper. Absolutely.
Even before the trolls hit enter, he's already got him.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he does it. I can't do it that fast. I have no clue.
Is that Dick from
He's like a
Small Engine?
on an Atari game console.
Love it.
You know.
Right. Well, Dick, you should post your own channel up there. Did you?
Sure. Yeah.
I gotta look at the comments. I don't see it up there.
So
I can't because I'm not a blue.
Oh,
You
Hank,
no
I should make you one then.
Make me all blue.
I thought you were blue. I might not be able to do it here unless I mess stuff up.
No, don't worry about it.
You have to mute yourself going to YouTube. You can't do StreamYard.
Of course.
Yeah, I got
can't
the
go rent some
YouTube up
StreamYard,
on the
you
other
have to
monitor.
Where
YouTube channel.
just click on the three dots, make moderator.
Oh, Stella, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, I could just do it. I got the. Where are you? Oh yeah, duh. I'm trying to go in. Duh. I'm like trying to go to my channel and do this and do that. And
Hey, speaking of map gas, I see Tom's here.
Tom, is Tom here?
Yeah,
He's not.
Tom's here. Hi, Tom.
He's not
Come on
sleeping.
down.
I don't see him in the basement.
Vintage Engine. He's out there.
Vintage Engine repairs.
You got to put the link out again, Stella.
Let me put the link out.
He's just ninjaing around,
2:20 in the morning. What the hell else you gonna do? Sleep?
I know. There's the link. Come on up, guys.
Must
Tom.
Be hard to live upside down like that, eh?
I think Really?
Yeah. Like
I think I saw Morton on here earlier, but I don't see anybody else in the basement. So, and I got my screen
He just got shy on us. That's all.
Zoomed in so I could see, because I think the last time I did this, I really kind of forgot, and there were all these people in the basement. And I'm like, yo, don't even realize they're in the basement.
So Conker's on a cruise or something, isn't he?
Yeah, he said he would chime in. I hope to see him.
Boy, if I was on a cruise, I think I probably would be on deck doing something fun. Not that this isn't fun. There's Mrs. P.
Hey, Trudy.
I'm banished.
You're banished. You're locked in.
Well, she can't. I'm so loud. She can hardly hear the TV when I'm yakking to you guys. I mean, we got a small house. Our house is so small. You guys are supposed to say, how small
is it?
We have hunchback mice.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's old.
He's preparing all week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now here I am with the problem. I can't. Oh, there we go. There's the scroll button down there. Who are these other people?
Who is Ryan or who is Ryan?
Tom left.
There's Tom.
Rain. Rain has a lot of comments. I think he just does this as a hobby. I think he supports a lot of channels. I see him commenting on a lot of channels, so that's really good. But he's on a lot of watches a lot of videos, and I think Rain's more of a flipper than he is anything else. So
from the
Tom,
States?
Rain, you're gonna have to chime in and tell us where you're from. I think he's from the States. Maybe North Indiana. I don't know. I'm terrible with that. I can't remember stuff like that.
That's like Rose. She just sits back and watches too.
That's what I need to do.
Now you're right in the thick of it.
I know.
What's that about?
Yep.
There's a weird delay here. I'm trying to get Yeah, that's new because I checked my internet. It is way super fast this morning, so that's the good thing.
I'm right up there too. So I came home and turned my computer on after 3 months, and it sat there and did updates for about an hour and a half. The big computer.
Welcome home, Bruce. Welcome
Hi.
home. How is
How
it?
you doing, Tom?
Good, mate. How's it being home?
I still feel like a bag of poo. Takes me a couple of days to get back on the rails. I honestly, God, don't know how airline pilots do it. They must have a different way of life or something to accept the changes in altitude and location. It's tough for me.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, good to see you back, mate.
Yeah,
Good to see you back.
I'm dragging
And
my
with good
rear end,
signal.
actually, to be honest with you.
Did you bring back your sack of doubloons?
I did.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And the big one is the ring from last year.
All
That's
right.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Jewelry. Was it nice to take a walk around the garage?
Well, no, I got home and my door behind my truck was still frozen down. So I had to get some salt and some windshield washer antifreeze and pour it under that. And then both cars, of course, had the batteries disconnected. So I had to get them connected and start it up and unchain all my tools.
Did you hug Frank?
Kind of. I checked the oil in both of them. Well, of course, you put them away, and if there's no oil on the ground, they're going to be the same as when you left. So, yeah.
Well, just in case. It's good.
And the entrance door on the garage had frost heave, so it was catching at the top. So yeah, you guys don't understand stuff like frost heaves and stuff because
Oh, my front steps are about 3 inches. Actually,
yeah, you said that. Even Top Conker, he had a door that jammed on the ground when he got a new back door or something. Even in England, just a tiny bit.
My door to the garage is sitting kind of low, so when there's frost in the ground, the whole thing outside lifts just a little bit, and the door binds on the, and that's all we get. It's nothing nearly as severe as you have it, Bruce.
We have inches of heave.
Yeah.
Hey, Stella, quick question, hon.
3 emojis, the most
Yeah,
guys.
usually. How many spots you got, Stella? 6 or 10?
10.
Okay.
Come on down.
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
Yeah, try to keep it down to 3 emojis, guys, because
Yeah, they think it's spam with the algorithm.
They do. Yeah. That's not in my rules.
Nah.
That's the
It's
rules.
just common courtesy. Common
There
courtesy.
you go.
Yeah, he
No
didn't
offense,
know.
no offense, Ray, but I don't want Stella to get nailed.
Yeah, and if you don't know, you don't know, right?
That's all right.
That's right. Here.
Now he knows.
Here's my rules again. Not really exciting. Just the best part. I saved the best for the last.
What's a Jack ampersand?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're close to being one right now.
Oh.
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 Well,
So Bruce, no break-ins in your garage?
No, well, I do have my neighbor check the place every day, and he even goes around the back to make sure nothing evil's going on back there. So no, and he would instantly email me if something happened.
Okay.
But no nefarious actors around at all.
No scratch
Good.
marks on the doors or on the gates
No.
or anything.
Yeah,
Well,
no, we're good.
mixed mower-
No, it's really so sorry, Hank. It's so cold here.
Big enough lock cutters.
It's so cold here that Mr. Scum and Mr. Bag are couch surfing all winter on somebody's coach.
I
So-
take offense to that. Nobody says that thieves have to be male. They can be female.
They can.
They can and are.
That
There's
should
a lot
be
of
a 50
there's a lot of
50
or
split.
both.
So,
Or
so
both.
it'll be Mr. Scum and Mrs. Bag.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, take that.
Hey, Brucey, I got a question though. When you go away for say 5 months or 3, whatever it is, 3 months,
yeah, three.
how do you take care of like utilities and stuff? Do you have to pay in advance for all that?
Okay, well, first of all, we take the collision and moving insurance off the cars, but we keep the comprehensive in case the garage burns down. We get the collision. Then we sometimes we turn off the TV channels, but leave the internet connected. Just strictly because as an old telecom guy, I know that an inexperienced communications tech might steal my services because they're quiet for somebody else who gets a service. So we leave it connected, things like that. And then of course the power and the water just drop to minimal as when we're gone. So.
Oh,
Hey,
you got your
Steve,
first
nice.
donation there, Stella.
Way to
There you
go,
go.
Steve. Way
Right
to
on.
go, Steve.
Wow, nice.
Hey, I gave 100.
Holy schmoly. I had no idea. Thank you, Steve.
I sent.
Is it me or is it choppy? Is it me?
It is not choppy for me.
You know, it's not.
Well, the weather's coming in bad pretty soon, Ken. So going to have a little interference in the internet.
Really?
It's
Everything's underground.
It's pretty good here.
It's all good out here.
Not here.
Yeah, it's going to get bad.
Yeah, talking
How much
tornadoes.
did Steve give you?
That would be $11 Canadian, which I think is
$7.
The dollar
$7.
US.
$7. And then when YouTube takes their cut,
They take 17%.
Five.
So what you're saying is a half a Guinness.
yeah, something like that, exactly, or a spendthrift sparkling water. That's what it'll
There
be.
you go.
Sparkling water.
Thank you,
What's going on
Steve.
here?
No,
This stream is taking a dive.
no, that'll be later. I just got up. You know, you saw me come in late. Just got out of bed.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
just
ma'am.
joking.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
But let me come on up if you want to. Let me put that link out there again. I don't know how much is. I don't know how far these.
So it was really weird when I sent 150 pesos to Terrell Stream last week.
Yeah.
I wanted to send Canadian dollars, but it instantly referred to pesos. And then I had to find my postal code where the condo was. in Mexico. So I didn't have a clue in a gate post how to do that. So I had to Google myself in Mexico, and then I found my postal code down there. And then it ended up being 150 pesos, and he only got 137 pesos, which ended up being about $6.
Well, with all that, sounds like it's good. It was a 2-hour-long stream having to go through all that mess. So.
It's the thought that counts.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's always the thought that counts.
2,000 people. Yeah, it was good.
No, that was a great stream. That was great.
The comments were just like,
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I was trying to moderate, and they kept sliding by so fast I couldn't before they just scrolled away. Yeah,
it was high paced. Absolutely.
but he got that sickle thing running.
Yeah, he did.
And I nudged you, Stella, to ask for that Belleville washer. Maybe Terrell would send you a Belleville washer. But then I saw later on you got one, right?
Yeah, she picked one up.
Yeah, she's not listening.
Her net.
Hey, you're making me homesick. You're not listening to me, Stella.
sorry. I'm trying to do like 3 things at once, and my brain just doesn't really work like that sometimes. So,
Yeah, I never could.
oh well. I know. Yeah, I think they have medicine for that, but I don't think it's going to help me.
Yeah, it's called Guinness.
They have medicine for it, but I forgot the name of it.
That's right. Or I forgot to take it. Yeah, too.
Hey, Tom, what are you doing up in work garb at 2:30 in the morning?
Oh, I know. I fell asleep for like a couple of hours.
That's good.
Unintentionally, I was like, I had to let some dust clear out of the room, so I was like, I'll just go lie down for a bit.
You want to show us your 3D printed balancing stand?
Yeah, I can go get it. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, what he paid for it too? Like $25? Oh my god!
Oh, just 20 Australian. I'm sure it would have cost him if you want to do it yourself.
14 US.
It'll only cost you 14. It'll only cost you $1.60. Can you see that?
Yes. If I want to get that printed here, it'd probably be like $50.
Yeah. Now everybody wants to know what the heck is it for, right?
I'll show you. I've got a crankshaft which I spent way too much time on, but it will go quicker. Let me flip you around. Actually, no, I'm not even going to try.
First time use is always a learning curve.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see. That's nice. I got it already. That's
Crankshaft.
cool.
Stand, yeah.
Can you see? Where are you?
See, I made one out of a piece of plywood, but it didn't work that accurately.
I'm amazed, actually. Oh,
there you go.
I'm amazed. And then you have the dial indicator sitting this side on a magnetic.
You got to glue a
base.
piece of metal on the base so you can put your mag base on it.
Yeah, that would be lovely. Kenny, that would be nice. And you have a dial indicator coming down, sitting on the crank out as far as you can go, and you gently turn it. And if it's not straight, then you get your hammer and you start until it is straight.
Start wailing on it. How
Yeah.
how do you press out the bearings?
Shot press.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize you had one. That's pretty awesome.
Now, how tight did you get it, Tom? 1,000?
Yeah, I got one side on its own, perfect. And then when I checked the other side, it was out. So I was like, damn it. So then I had to keep going back, forth. And I ended up getting it to within 1,000. But so what it is I don't quite know how to get it right. This side, where are you? This side is high, and that side is low at the opposite point. So I need to tap. Give me a sec, guys.
Tap the lobe itself.
The side
I need to tap that lobe down, and I need to tap the other lobe.
Aren't you
down
close
as
enough?
Well. Let me go out here so you can actually see what's going on.
Never close enough, Bruce.
Yeah. Look, I would say that this is probably not even built to that sort of accuracy. So the fact that I was close. So it ended up being this side was high and that side at the same point was low. So I had to try and get the hammer in here and catch that one to change that. And then I had to tap this one here to change that. And that's as close as I could get it.
I think you were
To
there.
within 1,000. Yeah, 0.025 mil. Oh, we're in. So yeah, it's cool. It's good fun, and as a proof of concept, I think it worked pretty well.
So,
anyway,
Tom, you might be interested. Oh.
Did my dishes, and then I saw because I had dishes to do, and then I saw Stella was coming live. So, thanks.
Hey, Naoki is asking Tom what the crank is for.
This is for a leaf blower, actually. But the whole point was not to. There was nothing wrong with the crank. The whole point was to try and see if I could do it, and get it realigned after separating it. So yeah, it's just a cheap Makita. No, it's a strimmer, cheap Makita strimmer. But it's actually got a full crank rather than like the half.
Makita's not cheap in our world.
And that's to separate the bearing, right? On a big side.
Nasty. Yeah, that's it, Hank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarity, Hank. Yeah. Separate and change out the bearing, the big end. But Stella, you've done that clearly a fair bit by the looks of it.
Yeah, I just put one together with a bunch of junk I had laying around where I used to work, metal pieces and bits, and it's easy on moped cranks because, you know, I don't ever replace the bearings on the end, so I don't have the little bearings on the little V blocks that you have. I leave the bearings on the crank and then just set those on the little V blocks so they turn around. And yeah, that was just real easy. I haven't tried any larger scooter cranks there. They get kind of hard to do. I don't know if I have a big enough hammer for those that won't mess it up. I have like a 2-pound copper hammer, but I've seen other guys do it with like these 5-pound lead hammers, like wham, 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 wham. So, you know, because the scooter cranks, when they get twisted or messed up a little bit, they're a lot harder to do. So I can do the moped cranks. That's easy.
Oh, good work. That's cool to see.
Teeny.
You got it.
But you know, a scooter is about 75 to 100 cc's.
Oh, well, no, they're the larger ones, like 150 to 200 cc's. So, so they're, and you know, you have different. They all have like those half lobes, like you have on that. Some of them have heavier lobes on there, or I guess those are counterweights. I guess is what they would be, or weights that are on there. Yeah.
But now you're getting up to the size of a Honda GCV 160.
Exactly. Yeah. And that would be about the same size. But how wide can your stand go, Tom? As far as, can you get like a lawnmower crank on there?
How big are the webs on a lawnmower crank like that?
5 inches.
The web separation, like the width between the webs. Oh, I could easily fit that on. Yeah, I think it goes out to about there.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There.
What we say is what, 2 inches?
Oh.
I see where this is going, and you guys always blame it on me.
Yeah.
I didn't start it.
You're such an easy target, Stella.
I know, that's okay. I'm good with that.
Hey, wait till Mick shows up.
Yeah, wait till Mick shows up.
Yeah, where is Mick?
I don't know. Now he went off with Riley. Now, was that just an overnight thing, or was that the whole weekend?
Oh, he's back home.
He's home.
I think that would be too much for Riley and Mick to do that for more than a day and a half. Eh?
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that place is like our Disneyland. It's like it's like the biggest theme park in the.
And he knew all the characters and.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was like, what is it? The thing called the Wolf Lodge or something like that.
Well,
that's
they have
a thing.
Part of it for learning disabled. They have like that part of it for people like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But Mick said it was like the largest amusement park theme park.
I noticed that Riley was mixed in with a bunch of younger kids, so that's kind of cool too. You have to have that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
What? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, Klaus.
Cheers. In between the bearings and the crank, you have I've only ever seen those washers on some very old pieces of still equipment on the small end, either side of the connecting rod, if that's what you're referring to. Thrust washers in between the bearing and the crank.
In between the bearing and the crank?
Yeah, I think he's referring to thrust washers, but I've never seen them on the big end of a chain of steel equipment.
Me neither.
Only on the small end, between the piston and the connecting rod.
Was it so it's not butting up against the cast iron? Usually it's ground though. Or
I don't know why they did it. I think I don't know.
Oh, is it? Wait. Are you talking like an oil slinger washer?
No,
like
no. I don't think no, because it would have been a 2-stroke. I think they're thrust
I
washers.
know
Well, I've only ever found them.
they have crank stuffers sometimes too. Crank stuffers.
Yeah, no, these are. I mean, I could be wrong, but I've never seen them.
I've never seen thrust washers inside the
sun's
crank
coming out, Hank.
against the bearing.
Huh?
I haven't seen that.
I've seen them on both, not on like the steel stuff, but on the motocross bikes. They've got the thrust washers on the inside between the webs, and then on the old still equipment, I've seen them on the small end, on the outside.
Yeah, on the outside the crank, outside the housing.
Connecting wood. No, just the connecting wood. Actually, I've got a set in there. They were for a still 07, 1950, 1958.
What's that? The 08 or the S10?
07. Yeah, lovely saw.
The which one?
Still 07. They've got like the back that comes back.
That's a really old one, isn't it?
Yeah, 1958 to 62. So they didn't have them out for very long. Yeah, lovely machine. If you get a picture up of it, Klaus, and they got this back. So to get to the air filter and the carb, you lift the latch up, and this whole back comes off like that. It kind of like tilts back. Yeah, it's kind of a cool design.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah, that is nice. Heavy as a.
Yeah, it's so heavy. Yeah.
I never worked on any of that really old stuff. I think the oldest one I ever worked on was a 30-year-old steel chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
But I've never, some of those older ones, they are extremely difficult to get parts for.
Sorry about that.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true, Klaus. They can be very, very difficult.
Steel sometimes has it up to 30 years, but they only promise 20 years.
Oh, they actually have like something like that in place. 20 years.
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, if you go into chainsaw forums and stuff, some of the really cheap steel saws, the MS 170, 180 stuff.
Yeah.
People are batching those, saying, "Oh, it's not a good saw. It's not this." No, it's not. It's made in China, like everything else. Perfectly, it is, and I don't think they hide it. But you can't get parts for it for the next 20 years. Try that with a Wuhan model.
Yeah,
that's what you pay for.
That's right.
I think the MS 180s, the 170, I think they're a fantastic saw.
For what they're made for. Absolute. But if you want to go out and fell big oak trees, you're gonna kill it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It's a
wonderful little cheap saw.
Cheap saw. It's a nice start. It starts nice. It runs great and it's serviceable. And you can get parts for it for the next. You can get a card for it for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
And that is worth money.
Absolutely.
It is.
Yeah.
I should get my 100cc home light running this week.
Ooh,
you got one.
100cc more, 100cc chainsaw, man. Like that's like, and it's got no decompression on it. I'm gonna have to hire the neighbor kid to come over.
Yeah, I mean that thing when it idles, it probably is going to be jumping too.
I have had it running, but it had so many leaks and crank seal leaks and.
Did you ever get the gas tank, oil tank, all that stuff sealed up?
Yeah, I did. And then I pressure tested it with your pump. Thank you very much.
I saw the video. What was that? Yesterday, Bruce?
Yesterday.
Yeah. Yesterday. You're right. Yesterday.
Yesterday. Last fall.
yeah. But still, I mean, you got it tight. It looks.
I never did the other seal because I thought I bought two, assuming both seals were the same size.
Oh, they're not.
We have a great seal shop, bearing shop in town. All I got to do is pop over. I'll just take it with me. And so anyway, I had one more nice find on the beach.
Another ring.
Yeah, isn't that cool? And
cool.
as you know, Tom, I took my. Am I interrupting something?
No.
Okay. Nope. And I took my sharpening kit to Mexico because last year I was sharpening. Because every condo has a whole bunch of dull knives. So I was sharpening knives for beers. So this year I thought I'm going to charge a few more beers per knife than I was last year.
Yeah.
I never got any business at all. I think I made 3 beers. That's it.
But you know what, Bruce? That means that the job you did last year was too good.
Right. People will do anything to cut meat when it's frozen. I just found that out. I did one knife that had a hammer marks on the back of the blade.
Ooh.
So,
Gosh.
coffee. I'm still drying out 3 months in Mexico.
So you guys play this game.
I'm still
guys-
trying out.
You guys play this game. Like, what is it? Well, I'll give you one. Let's see how quick you guys get it.
Blow them up, still.
Whoa.
It looks like an Aussie to me.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
What's it used for? It's a sharpening stone.
Yeah, it's diamond stone. Yep.
Yes, but it's got a groove in it.
Exactly. What's the groove used?
Scissors.
Scissors.
No.
Chisels.
No.
Razor blades.
No. Is anyone commenting in the group? In the
Okay,
chat?
okay. I couldn't
Fishing
figure it
hooks.
out.
Someone said fishing
I
hook.
couldn't figure it out.
Oh, it could be fishing hooks.
It's fishing hooks. Yeah.
Ah,
Fishing
Al McLean got it.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, Al. Yeah. Isn't
I
that
just
cool?
use.
that
All
right?
right, now what's he win, Tom?
Do you normally do a giveaway? I got nothing to give away.
I should have got that right away.
Bragging right.
This the groove in this.
Send him a
How about
sticker, Tom.
level-
I should have got that right away because the groove in this, that groove is for fish hooks. I should have got that right away.
That's it. Yeah, exactly, Bruce. Yeah.
How do you do that then? Is it for it's for the end of the barb or what's it?
The sharp.
The tip.
The tip bit.
Oh,
Yeah. And then here on land, we have to bend the barbs back, but on the ocean, you're allowed to use barbs
oh.
because they're quite
Yeah.
mortal on the little fish.
Hmm,
Yeah.
interesting.
It is.
Stella, are we going to have any what is it, Stella's? I know you were saying maybe some games.
Maybe.
I love sharpening knives, but it takes too much elbow grease the older I get, boy. Ooh.
Yeah.
My phone's back.
Oh, yikes. I had these here before, and I see they're gone. So I'm going to work on that. Dang.
What's that, Stella?
Well, I had some fun little things going on, and obviously I tossed them away somehow. So we'll figure that out. So
You got cleaning.
Boy, this is just like Conker stream.
Yeah.
I know, isn't it great?
You haven't fallen over yet, though.
Hey, I got
haven't
this great
fallen over
thing.
yet.
I got this great thing. You guys want to see it? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I threw it away.
I know.
There we go. Here's a what is it?
Ooh.
Corned beef and gravy.
Well, that's what I used to eat before I went on my diet. That's about 2,500 calories.
Holy schmoly.
Yeah,
Ken,
like a
that's a
thing.
lot, man.
It looks hearty.
Well, you had sausage gravy on everything. So you had eggs, home fries, corned beef hash, and sausage gravy on top.
I mean, there's no problem with that if you eat every third day.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I would do it every weekend. I would do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, Stens, there's another one of your friends, Klaus.
I came home and all I can wear is my
I see.
sweatpants.
I think. Yeah. Yeah. And Hank, you better. I'm sorry, Kenny. You better say hi to him too.
I did. That's not host.
Okay. Good.
Wait, that's not the guy with the van.
No, Steen is the guy that does everything.
Oh, okay. Where's he?
Where's
at?
he?
Sweden? Is that Sweden or where's Sten?
Denmark, for Christ's sake.
Oh, is it
Denmark,
Denmark?
yeah.
I don't know. You got all those weird countries over there. I don't know.
Weird to you.
Ah,
I mean, the States is just as weird to them as theirs is to you.
There you go.
yeah. Yours is slightly bigger though, but yeah. Breakfast a la coronary.
Oh,
Right,
Stella,
right.
you didn't get what you just said. Oh, I thought you'd get it. I thought you'd be there.
Oh, I'm slow with that kind of stuff. So, and it seems like my internet is slowed down dramatically as well. So,
Well, it will, eh?
yeah,
Loaded.
Well, actually, I think StreamYard does most of the heavy lifting here, so I'm not sure.
Wait, here's another. What is it? Here's another. What is it?
Yeah.
It's like, is that the place where you eat, Kenny? Are they making
No. That's when you spend $30,000 on chef school, and they end up being a laborer at a helicopter manufacturing facility.
It's your son.
Ouch.
That's
okay.
You'll never let that down.
Reality has a way of kicking in, doesn't it?
That's all right. Hey, you know what? As long top in the class, though. Top in the class, so that's good.
Hey, Stella, just quickly, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Your scooter cranks, the bearings, are they a slip fit or are they a press fit?
You mean the big end bearing?
No. The main crankshaft bearings.
No, they're sometimes they're inside the cases. So that you'd need like a blind puller for that sometimes. And then puller. Yeah, you'd have to have a crankshaft puller for that. Yeah, and I usually can pull them through one side or the other. And then but there are different varieties of whether it's a Lambretta or if it's a Vespa. They have a whole sort of different mechanical way of a Lambretta is more like a motorcycle engine, and a Vespa is like sort of this one-sided kind of thing. So it's just a little different.
So they take a fair bit of force, is what I'm saying, to get them.
Yes.
On. They don't slip on.
Isn't Luke working on a Lambretta?
Yes, yeah, and that's what and he and I exchanged some information, good stuff on that. So and that's why I say I felt so bad because man, I thought I had done this already, but clearly I had not. That's the way things happen. So, all right, I'm working on it.
Oh, Hank, the sun's out. That's the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Set the two vampires to each other.
Yep.
It's 3 degrees here, which is 36 Fahrenheit.
Hey, thanks, Klaus, for the comment.
No, thank you. Because it got me thinking.
Okay.
Oh, no. That must hurt.
It does. But then I hit myself with a hammer over the fingers, and,
5 pound
and it hurts
lead
even
hammer.
worse. And hey, I'm good. No, we were discussing on WhatsApp today. I had a lawn tractor that, when you turn the ignition switch off, it wouldn't kill the coil. It would cut off the check valve for the carburetor. Yeah, so it would take it 2, 3, 4 seconds before it would stop. And Hank said, just check continuity on that thing. I said,
yeah, they're usually teed together, aren't they?
Yeah, he talks about this. I've done that, blah blah blah. And then after we were, okay, maybe I better listen. I went and they did the beep and
it's not grounding the coil.
Hey, oi, what's this?
I'll be right back, you guys.
Thanks, Hank. Lifesaver, as always.
So funny. I can imagine that. It's like, no, I'm not listening to that.
Yeah. Who the hell told us to listen to the elders? They know nothing. They're just yapping away, blah 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 blah. And then we check it out, and Thanks, Hank. We all need someone to put us straight from time to time, and
exactly.
When Hank does it, it's perfectly okay for me.
So was it the ground for the coil?
It was actually a back connection to the coil, the connector. Yeah, and Hank just did this flip off remark. Just do a continued test, you'll be fine. Kind of like, duh. I've done that. But apparently not enough. So now it switches off as it should be, Hank.
Very good.
And if I'm real lucky, somebody called me up today, Klaus, I need a lawnmower. I said,
there you go.
I usually don't sell equipment to people I know. Just,
that's a diamond in rough. That's a diamond you got there.
I think it is. In terms of how much money I poured into it, it's definitely diamond something.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he's going to come look at it next week. He'll probably get it.
Very good. Good.
Yeah.
Klaus Hank will take his 5% from that one, Klaus. Thank you.
If Hank takes 5%, it's going to cost him money.
Yeah.
Because this thing has been a project tractor, and I poured so many parts into this.
Is this the one that you did for yourself? You're like, I want to do this. Oh,
The-
that
the
one's
or-
not
the
going.
The orange one, yep.
Yeah, the orange
I
one.
bought it last summer as a carryover over the winter, because during wintertime I don't have snow blowers, so I don't get a lot of machines in from say December until March. So I figured I gotta get something to make videos, videos. And I bought this old beat up Simplicity tractor that was way too old. You can't get parts for it anymore. It's horrible. And I just started pouring parts and money into it, and making videos. That the video part was good. I think I've got 12, 13, 14 videos out of it. But financially, not a good thing. But hey.
No. Well, you'll be pleased to see it go, though. You get some money back for it.
I'd love for it to go.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
You know how a machine, when it's in your shop for too long, you get sick of it?
Yes.
I'm sick of it.
Hate it.
Yeah. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But Steen, that was in the chat earlier, he helped me out. He made a bushing for me for the bracket that holds the cutting deck.
Oh, nice.
Because you can't get parts for it anymore. So he did a metal bush, a steel bushing for me that I'll do a video on it because he made it for me, and I will do a video on it.
Okay.
And,
Great.
Nice.
yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. It fit perfectly, Steen. He's just asking if it fit. Yeah, it did. It perfectly. Spot on. And if it didn't, I would blame you, even though I gave you the measurements. So you know how that goes. It's always the machinist that does it wrong. Always. Not the designer. Nah, I'm kidding. It fits perfectly, Steen. Absolutely perfect. So yeah. I'm gonna be happy.
Question for Kenny.
Huh?
Do you have a set of gauge blocks, and do you find yourself using them that often?
Oh yeah, all the time. You know the
good.
whole history. You know the whole history behind the Johansson company who invented those, right?
No.
And the first auto manufacturer in the United States, Cadillac, to use them.
Oh no, I don't know anything about it. I just saw them come up on the website. Sounds dodgy, but it's not.
Yeah.
Banggood.com. It's like it's a cheap thing, but actually,
well, you know that you have a good gauge block if they ring together. You know what that means?
Well,
the gauge blocks are lapped so flat that when you rub them together, the air displaces and they stick together.
Yeah, they hold. Yeah,
a good gauge block will stick together. A crappy set won't.
No. So, give me an example of where you'd use them.
When you're setting up a bore gauge or you're setting up a height of something. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You ring the gauges together to get the exact height you want within tenths of a thousandth, and then you use that as a master.
That makes sense. Yeah.
All the way from Canada.
Hey,
there we go.
Stella, are you on the Guinness again?
No, today is sparkling water. I'll have a Guinness at the end of this. So
you made my day. That's the first time I heard anybody say all the way from Canada.
Well, it's sort of spelled that way, isn't it? I don't know.
Kind of.
How are you today? Sorry about your where you went to today. I hope it was an enjoyable day. Let me put it that way.
It was a good day. It's sad the guy left us, a good friend of me and Jake's, and that happens, eh?
Yep.
And I said, this is the only channel I can understand anything that Klaus says. I watch his videos. I got to come on live streams to listen to him talk.
I'm sorry, Wayne.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. I hope it just doesn't warp your ears, because it is a horrible language. It really is.
No. Well, I'm starting to get a few words. I might be able to even speak. I might even be able to speak your language in I don't know, 10 or 20 years. Word by word, I'm learning.
Skide godt, så kan vi snakke, så de andre de ikke forstår det.
What?
Yeah.
It sounds like a bouncy language.
I said, that's really nice. Then we can talk so the others can understand us.
Say it one more time, class. In your
What?
language. In your language.
Skide godt, så kan vi snakke sådan de andre ikke forstår det.
I like the language. I think it's a lovely language. It's got a bounce to it, a rhythm. Thank you.
Well, I've been in American bars, sitting talking with a Danish mate, and we were just yapping away, having fun.
You're on, dude.
And then all of a sudden, the bouncer comes in and say, "If you guys are gonna fight, you have to take it outside." What? It is a bit of a harsh language. It is.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I caught from you, Klaus, but I'm okay.
Good, Bruce. That's good, Bruce.
I'm clear.
That's good. That's
I
good.
thought maybe I got it over the internet from you last week.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it does happen, you know.
Nice shirt, Kenny.
Hey, I told you I'd wear it someday, right?
Yeah, it's look good.
You know what it was? It only took 17 washes.
Yeah.
Now it's not itchy.
No, you got to wear a long sleeve one underneath it. And you put that over top, and it doesn't affect the nipples.
I'll do anything to have my nipples affected. Right?
It's embroidered, Stella, so there's a netting on the inside.
There's that sheet of like felt or something on the back, but it's really itchy. It took about 10 12 washes to get
they have to have a blocker in there or something like that thing.
It's a backing.
14, that thing's got 14,000 stitches in it.
Oh my God, look at that. Yeah, it's all
I see you dressed up for the celebration of life there, Wayne.
Yes, sir. I even shaved. Look.
Oh,
look at this. Look.
I think a plaid shirt and an undershirt is my suit.
In Canada, as Stella says, we all wear plaid, and we carry axes to split the wood because that's how we heat those.
Plaid is my favorite color.
I was just typing that in, Bruce.
Just as a quick response to Vince. Vince asked a question: can you repair a mower deck that's got a split in it without a welder? I know Mick at the beginning of his video, like when he started making videos, he actually did do exactly that. He repaired a rust hole or something.
You use sheet metal and a rivet.
Fiberglass. He used fiberglass and epoxy.
I use rivets, sheet metal, and JB weld and mush it all together.
Okay. Just make sure you drill a little hole at the end of the crack to stop it propagating.
Right.
I scrapped the deck.
To stop it propagating and getting bigger, too.
I scrapped the deck to buy used ones for $10.
Was that a joke, Bruce? Was that a joke?
Yeah, it was a joke. Sorry.
Okay. I was thinking, wait, it's the same thing, Bruce. Okay, cool.
It's Bruce humor.
That's all good. I'm not the best at jokes. It takes me a bit to get them. Shut up.
No, my jokes are just that bad.
No, it's me.
They're usually twists on words. That's what my jokes are.
Okay, I'll remember that for the future.
Now, did you all catch the burger war? The burger challenge? Lawnmower Detectives burger got more views than Mick's burger got in 2 weeks. Lawnmower Detectives burger got more views in 1 day.
Yeah, but see,
so he wins the burger challenge.
Chubby had me, I was drooling. He had that bacon, onion, marmalade thing. He had going
the bourbon, the bacon bourbon. That
was a cardiac delight. That thing.
Was. I'd take the risk any day.
So we're giving the Lawnmower Detective the Eliminator Performance has asked them to do a burger for us, and we're going up to Lawnmower Detective now. We're going against them. But I figured.
Just wait until the hobby motor one comes out. You guys are gonna be toast.
Why? I want a Stella burger.
Did you email them to do one for you?
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Then yours will likely come up after ours because I think we're before you.
Yeah. I asked for a simple burger. I like a simple.
Yeah, but Hank, for Stella, wouldn't it be a sausage, not a burger?
Oh, basement.
Yeah.
I'm not that fast.
Okay, we're good.
Here we go.
You're good.
You know what? After every single time after every time I get off a plane, I have 2 days of this.
Yeah.
Would you just take it, Bruce?
Yeah, just while I had you guys muted there.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it would be interesting if I had it. I could show like close, but
yeah,
I'm glad I'm not that close.
Yeah.
I got to go to the doctor on Monday. I didn't want to take it with me to the doctor.
No.
You got a doctor? We don't have any in Ontario.
I have a doctor that cares.
We don't have any doctors.
If I get a test, let's say there's you can get an X-ray or something.
We got midwives.
She phones me on Sunday and she says, "Oh, Bruce, I just wanted to let you know that your X-ray was good and that everything's the same as last time. And if you have anything, just give me a call. No problem. Bye." 40-year-old female doctor that cares. Unbelievable.
Yep,
that's lovely.
What do you got? Midwives there, Wayne?
No, in Ontario, we're running out of doctors. They're all retiring. They're like, buddy,
my doctor retired last year. And
family physicians. There's so many Ontarians and likely Canadians that don't have a family doctor anymore that it's a serious problem over here, like getting prescriptions and, getting taken care of. And we're supposed to have this great healthcare plan. The plan's great, but it's only good if you got a doctor that works with you.
Well, two things happened, right? COVID and then retirement of the last of the boomer doctors, and we don't have anybody to replace them.
We have a shortage of nurses.
Yeah, we do too.
Yeah.
So I think COVID kind of put the lid on it all, right?
I don't know what it did. I think they have just been underpaid for too many years.
Underpaid. Oversexed, underloved, and something else.
Oh, wow.
Well, I just found out yesterday that the Ontario family doctors were getting a one-time fee for taking patients under OHIP. So you got the same amount of money if you had one patient or 22. There's something going on about that. There's a one-time fee that they got, plus whenever there's a visit. But the one-time fee just didn't cut it. And a lot of them left for other countries. A lot of them went to the States to work because the money was better. A lot of them retired because, like us, they're getting older and they don't want to work anymore. And a lot of them got sick too. And
I said to my new doctor, I said, because there's a brain drain to the States is what they call it. And a lot of the Alberta doctors are leaving to the States.
And
I said, am I going to lose you to the States? And she said, I'm pretty entrenched here. My husband and I have a house. I just built the new business. And I said, good, because my doctor is 25 years younger than me. That's perfect.
Well, we might move to Alberta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our system is the same as yours. It's loaded up. It's, I think it's the size of the city. I'm in a city of 100,000, which is very popular for a doctor to live in. It's not a little tiny town, and it's not a huge megalopolis.
Yeah.
It's a nice size. 100,000 is a good size.
Now, do you have like doctors that just do this community? I mean, as far as do they get assigned from like the health?
No,
Canadian health,
you kind of have to scrounge your own doctor. You got to scrounge your own doctor.
Yeah.
So one day I knew my doctor was retiring, right? And he was he was a pill. He was just a pill writer. And he was gone. And I went.
Wake up, Tom.
I'm just like, I'm here.
My doctor was gone, and I had this gal as a temp, and I just went in there, and I said, "Are you taking patients now that my doctor's gone?" And I kind of did my fluttery blue the hazel eyes at her and everything. She said, "Okay," and then Judy did the same thing, and she says, "Okay," but that's how they get overloaded.
Yeah.
I was looking at the chat. What was I doing? Just looking.
It's all right.
That's what my neighbor used to say to me. I had a 90-year-old neighbor. He said, "I want an 80-year-old, a 40-year-old on each arm."
Yeah. I got the guy that Tim the two-man Taylor said he was going to trade his 40-year-old wife in for 220s, and she looks over and she says, "You're not wired for 220, buddy."
That was kind of a low blow.
Yeah, man, that was a good show.
It was a good show.
Yeah, I got a new doctor. She's like 36 years old.
You're a lucky man.
I used my doctor was and he was older than me, male, and he'd always come in and say, "Do this." Okay, next. And last time I was in there, she was all of a sudden a she, and she must have been like what, I don't know, 32, 35.
A total Abraham Lincoln.
Uh-huh. I'm pulling up. You know what? I got this mold here. Can you have a look at that? Oh, by the way, I got another one. Can you have a look at that? I'm kind of like, Klaus, you're an old idiot. Come on.
My doctor congratulated me for going to Mexico. She said, because you're in. I'm not waiting for my golden years. I'm in them.
Yeah.
And she says so many people wait, and then it's too late. So.
Yep.
She's great. She says, "You go. I'll fix you when you get home."
My doctor was so old that he would give
How old was your doctor?
He was so old that this is the line, right, Bruce? He was so old that he would give me an 8 a.m. first appointment in the morning for me to be in there to see him at 11:30 a.m. So it would take me 3.5 hours, and I got the same appointment. I used to ask everybody in the waiting room, "When's your appointment?" "Oh, mine's at 8 o'clock. "When's your appointment?" "Oh, mine's at 8 o'clock. "When's your appointment?" "Oh, mine's at 8 o'clock. There were 4 of us that had the first appointments.
Yeah.
I guess they figured it could be no shows or something. I don't know.
Well, if it was a small engine repair business that he was running, he would have been bankrupt.
That's right.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have any work.
But then you know what? The people that are really sick will wait, and the hypochondriacs will go home.
Yeah.
Do you guys pay anything in Canada to visit a doctor?
No,
Not yet.
No,
not yet.
we don't either. But I've always said, let it cost $10 per visit.
Oh, we had that. We had a pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, just take
there you go.
$10 because that would keep a lot of the hypochondriacs out of there.
Yeah, I think, but then it gets crazy, right? You know, you either have one or the other. So we have a system that was working, and then something fell apart. I don't know. I think it had something to do with $2.2 million doctors retiring on the same day.
Bruce, it's our federal government. They got, since COVID, which is what, 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Basically. And they've increased their salary 4 times since COVID. Now,
3 years.
where can you get a job like that where you can vote yourself a raise and everybody votes? Yay.
Well, you can charge more for your small engine repair, but nobody will come.
That's right.
I haven't had one more come in, you guys. I wanted to show you outside with my webcam here and show you the snow on the ground, but you guys have seen snow on the ground before. I don't have to do that.
We didn't see much.
No, we want to see it.
Oh, the front is pretty. Okay, don't forget, the front is south facing, right?
I tried to look through your glasses there, Stella, but I can't.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. Still got her going there.
Yep.
You got
So you
frost.
see that pile in the middle of the street?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's still from the graders when they piled it up last fall.
You still got 4 feet of frost, right? You got 4 feet
Right.
of frost still?
He can't hear you. He needs his headset.
That's a
on.
big complaint of mine, that pile in the street.
Do you have 4 feet of frost still?
Yeah, well, my thing that shuts off the water that's on the apron of the garage for the house is still below surface. So, yeah, we still have about 3 feet of frost in the ground.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I'm probably 500 miles north of you, Wayne,
Yeah.
and 2,500 miles west.
Steve must be talking about golf drivers, not car drivers. What are you
I'm
talking
talking.
about?
I don't know about. I mean, I'm not into sports. So
I didn't know Denmark made a driver for golf. Tiger Woods maybe will come out and promote one for you guys.
No jokes. How
All right, guys.
you know
I'm
what?
off.
I can't believe that
I'll
he's
see you
even
later.
trying to golf when his leg was like basically
Good night,
bent around twice. Eh?
Good night, Tom. Thank you.
Good night, Tom,
Thank you,
brother.
Tom, for
Nighty
running it.
night.
Oh, it's
Bye, guys.
early in the
Well-
morning where Tom is, right?
Yeah, it's 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, way 3:00 in the morning.
Tom's sleeping schedule is completely screwed up. Completely.
Well, once your sleep schedule gets messed up, it's hard to get it back. I have that problem with the job I do sometimes. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I slipped in my Hank chair last night.
You got a Hank chair?
I got a Hank chair.
I got a Pender lift, and you got a Hank chair. I need a Hank chair.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw that lift in the last video. I think it was the blue, right? It was the blue section.
Yeah.
You have the first color coordinated
Wasn't that
workshop
Ken's?
I ever saw.
I
It
know.
looks good. Blue,
I
blue
know.
shelves. Like
Yeah.
we got to learn from Close.
Yeah.
Like
Blue
Close's color
cabinets
coordinated.
and you know what? It is completely 100% by accident.
It looked good.
Yeah, it
I
does,
like the
it does look good. It does look good. Yeah, it
And
does.
Mine's
epoxy
industrial
painted floor.
gray.
Yeah. And yeah.
Mine
And
is
then-
scattered.
That's a good look, Stella.
Yeah.
That's a good look. That works.
But you know what they say, the worse the craftsman you are, the better tools you need. And I have a lot of good tools.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
need
No,
good
a
tools.
good craftsman doesn't blame his tools.
Oh, if any
I blame anyone. I don't even blame Hank. You know.
anybody out there know, Jake got a shipment of Milwaukee screwdrivers in the other day. They actually went to the house across the street, and the guy brought him over because it had the wrong house number on. Somebody just put our street, didn't know the number, but we don't know who they came from. And they're Milwaukee's.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I think Klaus is looking guilty.
Nope. No, I don't send out stuff for free anymore. I've stopped doing that.
Yeah, so I think he's going to put it on his
That's
next
too
video.
bad. I've enjoyed that.
Asking somebody to come forward. Mick will likely say he sent him.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know that Mick has
he will. He will.
Did you know that Mick has an Amazon wish list?
No?
Hard to believe, eh?
What's the wish list?
Yeah,
I do
what's
too,
the
by
wish
the way, but no.
I
One
read an
person told
article
me something.
about some people having that, but I thought it was just a fantasy. I don't know.
Klaus, you have a website to buy these things, right?
What I have since
I want to do that.
I have a list on my community page with all the links for Amazon of the tools and the products I use. Well, not all of them. Some of the products and tools. I have too many spray cans. Amazon doesn't even know what some of them are. But I have links for some of the stuff I use, and people can go in there and have a look at that and buy it or not.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't work much. I don't get any. Amazon haven't sent me any money yet, so I'm not sure it's catching on. But we'll see.
Nice.
Oh, you have an affiliate page.
Yep.
Okay. No, we don't have a wish list. We don't have an affiliate page. We don't get paid by any
I don't
sponsors. They do ship us stuff. But Jake's Jake's pretty particular upon what he'll accept as a gift for a promotion, because it's got to be something that he would buy himself.
That's
If
right.
he wouldn't buy it himself, he's not going to promote it.
2023 Silverado 4-door 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
I
right.
don't think I want a new one. From what I've heard, I don't think I want a new one.
But
new
Wayne,
what?
you're right. You're right. It's difficult because when you get in with a company and they may have some tools that you would like and that you would use and that would fit into what it is you do in your shop.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, they come out with a, hey, you need to try out this saw. I said, hell no, I don't want your saw.
Yeah.
It's a nice saw, but I don't use a wood cutting saw in my shop.
Right.
Go
Yeah, you
away.
got to have use for it. You don't want to just say yes to.
No, I don't. It's and some of them, particularly
wouldn't use one.
the Chinese ones, like if I've been in with Vivor. You guys know Vivor? They've done all those and they want to send you stuff every month and say, stop, don't go away.
Yeah.
Close.
They
Did you
ignore
read the
the
reviews?
comments on the email.
Did you read the reviews for that company?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Not good.
No,
Not
but
good
I mean,
on the return policy.
no, I mean, Wayne, it is what it is. It's Chinese. It's 100% Chinese. You get a product for half the price of what you can get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
What do you expect? It to be better? No. But
sometimes though you expect it to work.
Well,
Yes.
it is supposed to work. You're absolutely right. But at least here in Europe, if they don't honor a non-working one, they the governments in the countries will take them apart. So
I get a coupon, started off at $5 to use the coupon on $100 worth of stuff. It's up to $10 now. And I had 1 day or 2 days to use it.
No, but I mean, I'll take that product in. I will show it on a video if it's relevant. I mean, I've done an endoscope, which was quite nice actually. I've done an inductive heater, which seems to work okay. I mean,
you just did that.
Yeah,
that video, I saw it.
Yeah, and it was okay. I mean, for the cost of it, this thing is cheap. It really is.
Now, Jake just brought up to me that Vevor sells the coils for like our unit, your unit. I think they'll fit either of the guns.
Oh yeah, it's just copper wire.
I don't know if he was going to order a set, but we bought a full set off of Napa, like extra ones, other than the ones they sent us as a starter kit.
Yeah, and I mean it's just a copper wire, isn't it?
Yeah. Now what kills me is you can't get the insulators. Like I would like to buy the insulators separately, but there's no place they don't sell those.
What do you mean the wrapping? The white wrapping?
The wrapping.
I can tell you where to get that.
Well, drop me a line on that where I could get those, because we've got some coils we've used so many times where the insulator is worn down just from the heat and if there's any rubbing there when you're moving it around to heat it, and
they usually call it like fire braid, it's
that's it,
or whatever.
Yeah. And it should come in a little roll. Like I don't want 100 feet of it. I need a couple of feet.
Electric stoves probably can, send you some.
Yeah.
They wrap it on the electric elements on electric stoves.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I just got to get a couple of feet of whatever the wire diameter that copper.
But I mean, if you buy Vivos, it's probably going to be cheap. Any which way you cut it. I mean, but it's but I don't know. I mean, it's the first time I had an inductive heater in my hands, and I gotta say, it appeared to be. I'm just waiting for that traction wheel on a riding lawnmower that's stuck. I want to see how it does on that. If it can heat up all that material, but
what on a snowblower?
No, on a tractor, on a lawn tractor.
Oh, on a riding lawnmower.
Yeah, riding lawnmower. Yeah.
On the rear end.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you got to use the bearing one on the back end, and you can use the regular coil. Oh, it'll heat it up red hot.
Yeah.
How do you? Okay, on my old John Deere 180, the wheel axle's frozen to the axle. Right? It's rusted on. I can't get it off. I have to change the tubes by pulling the tire off the tractor. I can't pull the wheel off. Would you be able to rig that coil on there somehow to heat that up?
Yeah, there's one there's a preformed coil set, but there also comes with a regular string that you can wrap around yourself. Do it 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And then connect it to the device, and it heats it up.
Yeah.
And if you do that a couple of times and quench it with water and give it some penetration.
What about the rear main seal? Will it blow? Will it melt that?
No, because you can do it all the way out towards the rim.
In the roll.
Yeah.
You can even wrap it around the rim where
hold on here, Brock.
Where it's over the.
Kenny, that's fiberglass sleeving. Varflex is a brand name. We use a lot of that where I'm from, but the silicone stuff is good because it doesn't
degrade,
fall apart, and then you wind up like you've been in your attic with all the insulation. So
because it's the same material that they make fire blankets out of.
Yeah. It's fiberglass is what it is. So
treated with borax.
Stella, can you get one of those from the big store?
Get one of those from what?
One of those coil melters from the big store.
I have no idea. But
we used to call the stores at work. We used to call it the big store.
The big store.
No. No, we used to have. I used to do cutting with nichrome wire, which I'm pretty sure is what this is, and just in big giant form, because you put enough current on that, and that'll cut through anything at that point. So I'm sure it's just like big giant nichrome wire. I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll be over, Wayne. I'll bring my tractor over to your place, Wayne, because we're both in Canada.
Yeah.
And we'll
Stella,
do it at your house.
Keep in mind, Stella, it's not the coil that's heating up. It's the inductance of the coil that reacts with the iron in the material you're heating. So the coil itself is fairly cool, and a lot of times industrial units will actually use hollow, square, and round tubing and put coolant through it to keep it cool so it does.
See, I had no idea how those things work. That's amazing.
It's just like the cooktop ranges that
cooktop. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're heating up bolts, you're heating up things like that.
Yeah, it works off of like magnetic fields and the
generation
of that.
Hysteresis loops like your buddy Ken.
Yeah. But it doesn't work.
Gary's in his man cave. He does a lot of hysteresis stuff.
It doesn't work.
Discolor the chrome,
right? It doesn't
discolor the chrome
or zinc plated.
No, because it'll try and heat underneath it. So.
Right.
Yeah. And if you're heating something up that's got zinc plating, Hank, you'll get the fumes off of that zinc, which are not conducive to breathing.
No, I know
makes you get old.
Makes you die.
Yeah, it
fast.
makes you die.
Yeah, it makes you old fast. Yeah.
That's
like welding galvanized metal.
Yeah, when you're welding galvanized, that white stuff that's floating, don't breathe it in.
No.
What is it?
People that grind off the galvanized first, they don't wear a protection.
Yeah. Is it bad for you?
Oh,
I just bought some new degreaser that, it said
non-chlorinated.
Yeah, but I bought some degreaser, like a jug of degreaser called Grease Off by Permatex.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's got, you read it, it's safe for aluminum, it's safe for all metals, which it is. I tested it, but I figured I'm going to pull up the MSDS on it, just check out. It's a class 1, which is the worst hazardous stuff you can get, a class 1. Imagine that.
It's even worse than this.
Yeah, and it's listed as an irritant, right? Yeah. So I said, wow. So then I went and I bought a jug of Super Clean, and it's listed as corrosive. But I checked the MSDS on that, and it's a class 3, which means it's not as hazardous as the class 1. But guess what? The class 1 doesn't eat aluminum up. The Super Clean, I got a carboil I set in it just to watch it get eaten away. To nothing.
You got to wash. You got to wash it quickly.
Yes. I would recommend using a face shield, because if you ever got safety glasses and something flies behind, it'll burn material off your eyeball.
I use something called Vario Clean from Steel. It's corrosive too, but holy moly, it's good. I mean, it'll take off grease. It'll take off plant material like caked old grass.
Yeah.
But if you don't rinse it off aluminum, it will corrode the aluminum.
Right. Oh yeah.
What level was the? I'm sorry, Wayne. What level was the Super Clean or whatever the second one you mentioned?
Three.
Okay.
Three. Yeah.
3.
A little safer.
No, but that Steel Vario Clean, it's the best stuff I've ever had. It is expensive.
Well,
It's expensive.
Well, that's what used to be able to buy a lot of that class 1 stuff off the counter, and you didn't even know what you were buying.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So, anyways, as a degreaser, I might start using Dawn concentrated dish soap. I'm going to try it out.
Dilute it down.
Yeah. A lot of people use that in the ultrasonic cleaners.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I use.
And then power wash it. What can he say?
No, a lot of them use it in the ultrasonic cleaners.
I'm switching to I think they got a new one out. It's called Dawn 4X. So it's 4 times as strong as the old stuff.
Yeah, it's blue, I think, or something.
Yeah, and
it kills the baby ducks.
Oh yeah. Doesn't wash their hair.
I think Donnie Boy uses Dawn dish soap.
I used to use it a lot, but I switched to Super Clean, but I washed the product off fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Brucey Boy uses Dawn.
I use it's a proprietary one that you can only get it here, but it's a mild acidic. So if you keep your fluid under 50 degrees C and only in there for under 20 minutes,
That's
it
it.
won't discolor aluminum, and it's really efficient. Really is. But you got to take it out, and I do the Bruce trick. I dunk it in alcohol afterwards.
Yeah, just in case there's any moisture in there.
Yeah, and I have never discolored a carburetor ever.
Purple power is the worst.
I was using one of those mean greens, and I was using too much of it, and it did discolor my carburetors, and then I backed it off about a third, and it's fine.
Mean green, simple green.
Just line the bottom of it. With,
but that's because it's got ammonia in it. Ammonia will.
But it says doesn't say it on the instructions or.
No, but it's acidic. Acidic. I don't know. Yeah, it's something. I don't know.
Yeah.
My go-to juice for my ultrasonic cleaner is Pine Sol, and I don't know. Yeah, it should be. And I don't know if I know you guys probably can't get that over on the Europe side of things, but it has enough solvent qualities that it can. I mean, if it's a really bad carburetor, I got one from a friend brought his mower over the other day, and he taken some other guy just slapped on a Chinese carburetor, and it wouldn't prime anymore. So I ran that twice through the cleaner, and then I went out in my boneyard and got one that had been sitting there for 4 years, and I took it out, ran it through, one session, started right up, and it doesn't discolor things. So
does the Pine Sol attack the rubber? If you
No.
leave the rubber, no. Good.
No, and that's the time saver for me, and I mix it about 4-to-1. Now, if it's a
strong.
really no, 4 parts water to 1 part Pine Sol. Sorry,
Of course,
yeah. Sorry, but no, I've never had any real problem with that on just about anything, and it smells fresh.
Right, makes it smell good.
Smells like a used car.
It's right. Yeah, but it works great for me. I've not had any problems with it. But Dawn is the way to go.
But I usually do the regular lawnmower carburetors, tractor carburetors in the water-based solvent that I use. But if it's small carburetors for chainsaws and trimmers, I do what you do, Stella. I have a jar of some really it's like Berryman's type of thing.
Right.
You guys have that,
And you sink it in water.
I sink that into the jar that has that Berryman's and a little gasoline just for fun, and I put the jar into, and it works fantastic. It really does.
And Steve Small Engine, I think he does his in jars in gasoline, right?
I was just going to say that, Wayne. Yeah, he does.
And then Mick and I feel that you're just going through that extra medium, and you're not getting quite the cleaning. So everybody has a different route. We all end up with clean carburetors.
Yeah, right. I mean, to be honest, in an ultrasonic cleaner, you actually don't need a degreaser unless your carburetor is dirty on the outside. Right. On the inside, the ultrasonic part will hammer away at whatever contaminants is in there, with or without the degreaser.
What about this one?
It'll do it.
It's been in the ocean for 6 years.
That's probably the best degreaser you can get.
Yeah. I'm excited to try it.
So I don't know if Bruce knows, but Canada, we're done with ethanol-free fuel at the pumps now.
What?
The Parliament, the government passed, said in November of 2022 that they were phasing out all no ethanol fuel. My Canadian Tire fuel station just has a posting on their 91 that says it's 0 to 10%. So I didn't fill up. I went in and saw the manager and I said, so we've got how much ethanol in the 91 now? And he brought out the invoice to show me, said, you're safe to buy it. It's still 0, but I've got to advertise that it's 0 to 10%. But right now I'm still getting no ethanol fuel. He said, I don't know how long that's going to be coming because the government said they want 0 to 10%, and it's going to have it in all of the fuels in Canada shortly.
Let me give you guys a Nelson. Ha ha.
Yeah. You know what? I just came back from a poor country, right? Why are we using up all this agricultural land to grow fuel?
Yeah, I know.
You know, like, right or wrong, good or bad, plus or minus, we should be growing food on that land, man.
Yeah. And today's April Fool's Day, and they're just added another carbon tax to our fuel, which increased the cost of delivery.
17.
I heard about that.
Cents a liter.
Yeah, which causes the increase of grocery prices or anything you want to buy that's delivered by truck or train or however.
Yeah. We took a cab home from the airport. Believe it or not, it's cheaper for us to do that than to get a room and catch the bus back. And the cab driver was just crying because we're going up 16 or 17 cents a liter, which is like, I don't know, 70 cents a gallon in one day.
Let me do a little conversion. Let me get you a little conversion here.
Thanks. I was averaging.
Let me do a little conversion.
I know Danish gas is $50 a gallon. I know.
Yeah. So stop whining, will you?
You used to say, no, there was a close in my day that used to say, well, every country's different and you guys have, less people and we have, what happened to that close?
I just went and priced out a new Toyota Corolla, and you guys know that a Corolla is designed for something that everybody should have one. It's a small car. $50,000 US.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's what I pay for one of those.
I bet you.
And
that's a bunch of money.
And then I pay about twice as much for fuel as you do. I don't know about Canada, but twice as much as they do in the US. Twice. So stop whining. Accept your ethanol. Be happy and smile.
Yeah, but to drive across Denmark takes how long? Driving across Canada. Tell them, Bruce.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong.
6 time zones.
Wait, I fully understand because it is what it is. Prices of fuel, milk, and bread is based on the average income level in wherever you are. It's called the McDonald's index, right? But still, I pay more for cars than I do for my house.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they don't want me to have a car. They really don't. They want me to take the bus and the train and the bicycle and blah, blah, blah. It's not happening. But
they want you to have the 15-minute city.
Yeah.
That everything is within 15 minutes that you need, so you don't need a vehicle.
Venturing off, yeah.
That's what the World Economic Forum is pushing, and a lot of countries built those 15-minute cities, and they're not working.
Good luck with that when my job is 45 minutes away,
It's really sad now that a single family detached house is a luxury.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's cheap here is housing.
And it looks like beer.
Well, what's cheap? What is cheap?
The house I'm in, it's a 1954. It's built in 1954. It's got a basement and 2 storage. It's 68 square meters. You guys do the configuration or the conversion. That's $1.5 million Danish kroners, which is, hold on. About $230,000 US.
We're all moving to your place.
Come on over. We would love to have you.
Mine is worth money for cars. Yeah, mine's worth about 300,000 Canadian.
Yeah. So houses is the only thing that's cheap here. The rest costs money. My income tax.
But nobody wants to live here.
It's 45%. I pay 45% of my income minimum If I make over a certain level, which I do, I pay 50%.
Yeah.
Everything I earn on the side, which would be like YouTube, is 50% taxed.
Oh my
Klaus, I
My-
have cousins. I have cousins that have left Denmark and moved to Canada because of that.
Exactly. And a lot of people still are. I pay 25% in VAT. That's sales tax.
Wow.
Wow.
25.
That's a bunch.
Yeah.
And we complain about 7.5.
Yeah.
I'm moving back from Denmark back to Canada.
What I'm trying to say is, a lot of things are free here, but trust me, we pay for them.
Everybody pays one way or another.
Yep.
Nothing is free.
No, nothing is free. Maybe even the kiss from your girlfriend or your wife is not free, and that's just how the world works, you know. And that's So there are pros and cons, Wayne. And when I rag on you guys for complaining about the fuel prices, I shouldn't, because you're paying it in another way.
Yeah. My dad told me a story. He said, like, he fought in World War II, and he said, you realize that when I go to work, I got to pay income tax. And he said, there's not a law on the books that says we got to continue to pay it. It said it during the first war ever, they instituted an income tax to support the original first war.
Yeah.
And it was a temporary thing. Okay. And my dad said, if they would have only charged people income tax during the wars to support the war, and at no other time, nobody would be working. They'd all be retired at like 45, and the country wouldn't have anybody to go to work because the young people don't want to work.
Let me give you another perspective, Wayne. It's not that I don't agree. Let me give you another perspective. My country was occupied. Yours wasn't. So it costs to be free, and that's just how it is. I mean,
it's just leftover pizza.
Nice.
I won't eat it in front of you.
My country had Nazis running all over.
I'm still on the mic.
You know.
Right. People don't understand how a war works, man. If it ever came here and the destruction came here as it is in other countries, then you would know.
Oh yeah.
You know, then you would.
So when I have to say, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but sometimes I hear Americans go, "Are we paying this? We don't want to save the world." No. But as long as you save the world, the war is not coming to you.
Yes.
So either shut up or wait for the consequences.
Yeah.
America decided to play Big Brother after World War II. You can't wake up one morning and say, I don't want to be Big Brother anymore.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
That
you're
ship
either Big
sailed.
Brother or you're not.
He's right.
And it's I'm not trying to say give us all your money. That's not what I'm saying. But you either have the role or you don't. Ronald Reagan stood up and said, if there's ever going to be a nuclear war, it's going to be fought in Europe. Yes. Everybody hated Ronnie for that, but he was right. It was going to be fought here, where I live.
Right.
Not where you live, but
let's hope there isn't one, because it doesn't take long for one to hit this country either.
No,
it doesn't take long for one to fly over. They got them; they're supersonic now.
Well, they're Russian. They may
We're talking. I think they're talking 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But
and
you know what?
What the heck was that?
Oh, there you are. There you are.
It looked like a tea kettle to me.
All righty.
Well, you're talking about kisses from the wife. I got to put mine on layaway, so I don't know.
So, Stella, what do you got for us? You're muted, Stella. You rookie.
And you're muted.
You're muted, Stella. Sorry.
What happened?
Look under lawnmower lady. It's muted.
Now I see her eyes moving.
Oh yeah. She's alive, but she's muted.
She's got the Conker curse.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Conker.
Hey,
there she
Lisa's
is.
Jen. Oh, there you go.
What do you got for us, Stella?
You should be up now.
What happened?
Ow.
Yeah, you're back. You're
What
back.
happened with the-
I'm back.
You're back.
Ding.
Time's up.
Time's up.
Dinner's done. Oh, yeah.
Hank,
Bruce is
Hank,
eating.
it's time for your nap.
Hey.
You
Medicine
know,
time.
I thought I had all this figured out.
But Stella, don't
That's why
worry.
I don't do it.
We'll just chit chat along while you're doing
Stella,
your
you'll
thing.
figure it out.
Well, we thought we had a lot of stuff figured out, so
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I always
Hey,
have things
share.
figured out until I talk to Hank, and then I find out how dumb I am. And
Hey,
then
Lewis,
that's-
did you see that? Lewis, did you see that I subbed to you today? Did you see that?
Lewis. Brent.
Lewis,
was that?
did you see that I subbed to you today?
No, I got in-laws in from
Oh.
down below. You
oh,
know,
your
So I
poor
subscribed
and
to you.
it's been. I'm hiding in the garage right now. Well,
Good man. Good man.
in the breezeway, you know, between the house and the garage. Yeah,
Good
it's
one.
freezing out here, but you know, this is
yeah.
actually my. I'm a DJ too, so
Holy
Yeah.
cow, you do a lot of
Kind of
stuff.
look like
Brock.
a DJ.
yeah, I'm a DJ also. Yep.
Well, you'll have to go over and sub to DJ Sparky in the UK.
That'd
Oh,
be
what
cool.
the heck is that?
Yeah, I what is
Holy shit!
I
What
do
is that?
TikTok live DJ on there.
That's a what do you call it? A bear, the DJ Bear.
So y'all can see this, right?
Oh
Yes.
oh, yeah, oh yeah.
Finally. Sorry about that.
But the problem is, Stella, it doesn't help. I still don't know what it is.
It's
You gotta
riveted.
you gotta put it in the comments.
Ah, sorry.
Oh.
Damn it.
What do we
I'll,
win?
I'll write here. I don't know what it is.
Milwaukee half-inch cordless thing.
Now I've
That-
only got private chat over here. So Stella, if I put something in, it only comes up as private chat. Does that show up on the comments?
Nope.
Dang, Dick, that man is so unbelievable.
Wow.
Yep,
Engraved
look at that.
Victorian caliper.
Unbelievable. Dude, how did you do that?
Expand it, Stella.
He's the ninja of small engine community.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
I'm telling
He's
you,
the
he's a
man.
ninja.
Dick, put in the price of that ultrasonic cleaning solution you use.
Yeah. Stella, can you blow it up? We can see what it is.
I'm
Victorian
working on it. I'm working on
Oh,
it.
sorry.
Close.
No worries, no worries.
Close.
I
Don't give
like I
her a
said,
hard time.
what
Sorry.
what I messed up on is StreamYard's changed this, and let me stop that screen showing.
I gotta stop eating in front of you.
I can't
That's all
believe
right.
that somebody got it that fast.
I know.
Me neither.
No, it's
That's
big.
crazy.
Got it?
It's big small engines. He's done
No.
it before.
No, Dick had that Victorian caliper sitting right in front of him when she popped that up. He uses it on a daily basis.
No way.
I'm telling you, guaranteed. He had
Yep.
it sitting right there.
Yeah.
Or he owns 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. Yeah.
Whoa.
It looks kind of like Marilyn Monroe.
Stella, Dig
look
is right. Stella, Dig is right. Look at the top left of the screen
Yeah,
now. It's just engraved Victorian calipers.
We're all going.
Hey, Stella, I hope you're not putting this as safe for kids.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious.
Well, that's the best one yet.
That looks like my French curve.
Dig, you should still take credit because none of us saw that. So
I don't hang pictures of ladies.
I had this. I am sorry because what they do. I had. Oh well, it was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was.
The guy who won it is named Dick.
No, how appropriate.
Well,
No, they changed it around. You used to do stop screen. You used to just be able to share a tab in Chrome, and then now it doesn't accept JPEGs. If I would open up a tab, I have to upload it as a PDF, and I did that on my computer this morning inside the house. So, boy, I messed that up. Good
No, you
job.
didn't. No, you didn't. We actually did because Dick was the only one who got it. So apparently he's the only one who's still sober.
He's paying attention. He was paying attention. Oh well.
Yeah.
He doesn't
telling
have
you, he's a
bifocals
ninja.
like we do. We can only see stuff on the bottom.
funny.
We can't see stuff on the top left corner.
Yeah. Bill Clemens says Dick's psychic connection.
That's right. I'm like, man, how did he do that? I was like, magic tricks gone bad. So anyway, dang.
I appreciate that.
Oh, well.
follow, Bruce. Thank you.
I did like the music that came on. It sort of gives me a kick.
Yeah.
I know you did, and of course I stole
me
that straight. I stole that straight from Mix Mowers.
And
No.
that's fine.
I'm like, am I on timeout or something? I was gonna get in trouble. I don't even know what happened.
No, you're not in timeout. I don't think so.
It like
You're still there.
it like
You're
caught
still
me off
there.
guard.
Are we moving too fast, Lewis?
No.
Okay. Just saying, because we normally don't move fast. So,
Yeah.
No.
It's yeah. No, it's guess what it is? It comes from Mix Motor Show, and it's one of those things that the intro, which is the music, we're all sort of getting warmed up, and then we get some weird picture that nobody can guess unless you're called Dick Small Engine.
And then he'd send you a key ring.
And then he sends you a key ring, and that's how it is. Yeah.
How many key rings do we have out there?
I don't
There's
have
quite
one.
a few, I think.
I got one. I think it broke though. It was cheap and tacky, but yeah.
Yeah.
there's one.
There it is.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I was just telling my wife last night. I'm like, man, finally I found some group of people that speak my language. I mean, you can't just start.
No, that's after the stream is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I can do a I can do a language you can't speak. Trust
Oh
me.
no.
And Brock, I got your
Snack
sticker
and
the other
snack and
day.
snack.
Did you? Oh,
Snagga dance.
that's very cool, Wayne. Yeah. You said you got my sticker the other day?
Yeah, yesterday.
That's awesome. How did you like it?
Beautiful. Looks good.
Yeah, my wife designed that for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she just called it Lewis Motors. No more end boats.
Well, we're thinking about just Lewis Mowers.
So
Yeah, but there's good money in doing boats.
Yeah, but I think because there's such a varieties happen, so we're just gonna do like that and then just put everything in between, maybe.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
thought of doing. I have to ask you a question, Lewis, because I thought of getting into small outboards,
Yep.
but I'm pushing 70. I don't think my back. I don't think my back would take it. Well, I'm only 66, but still, I'm pushing 70. I don't think my back would do it.
No, all you need, Bruce, is a
Dolly.
mounted lift. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
And any power washer carcass that goes, it,
Oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, it does great for
Getting
small-
them from the truck to the garage.
Yeah, because the hose there for the prop and everything,
Hmm.
on the little guys. Yeah.
But a lot of times,
I want to see Bruce start one up in the shop when he's got the thing in a bucket of water.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I
And
got a
it's
big
still-
tub for that.
And it's still in gear.
Well, isn't there a hose? Isn't there like a mux you can put on them?
yeah,
Yeah, but not the small guys. The small guys, you got to
Oh.
submerge them
that's right.
from like a
Oh.
stand.
See, I got a lot to learn. I'll be just
Yeah.
like my regular YouTube channel. I learned how to fix engines in front of you guys.
I mean, I've only done a couple of those, and they strike me as overly complicated
They
and not
are.
enough room to work on.
Yeah, very, very claw hands in there.
I'd make so much money doing those. I get asked twice a week, do you do outboards? Do you do outboards? Yeah.
Good money in it.
Yeah, definitely good money. Hard to get parts, especially for the old stuff.
Yeah, you gotta do a secret handshake to get parts around here.
Yeah. But a lot of these marine shops got old stock, so they still carry stuff. A couple of the ones that we've done a long time ago, we needed coil packs, and we were lucky enough to get them.
We have one shop, and there's a lake 15 miles from here called Sylvan Lake. And there's a marine shop out there. I should go talk to those guys.
Those are the best shops right there by the water, because they're gonna have business, throughout the year, even. Well, they
probably got a wait list like Close does. Come back next June, I'll work on it.
Yeah,
like Wayne was saying, a lot of those places like that have old new stock, like piles and piles of it.
Yeah.
Like one guy go out of business, the other guy just buy all his stuff.
Yeah, OEM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
If it isn't the donut eating detective.
Not anymore.
He got all the state troopers to watch his burger video.
I did.
Yeah.
That was a mean. That was
what, Dave? I have not seen you since last fall, man.
Yep, been a little while.
He's been doing Tool Tuesdays.
Yeah.
I know, lots of those videos coming out.
Yeah.
It might be my fault, but I don't even know how your big leaf sucker upper ever worked. Did you ever get that going?
It really sucks, Bruce.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty for not watching, but forgive me.
And in a good way.
I was in Mexico for 3 months. I missed it.
I think I commented it blew your wig off or something on there, Yeah.
So how is everybody?
Not bad. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, I've been a little.
It's really been fun. Online, I've been getting you and Stella confused because it's the lawnmower, and then it goes dot 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 on my phone. I don't know whether it's you or Stella.
Well, they look so much similar, eh, Bruce?
It was in
first two
in good company. So.
Hell no, Stella is much more pretty, and I stick by that.
That's true.
Anytime.
You got me.
Well, Bruce, change it in your phone to TLL.
Yeah.
Or just flip it so you get.
I sure got teased on that one. But around here you can get teased for anything.
That's very true.
That's right.
Yeah. So Wayne, that Chubby's Burger's doing great so far. I mean,
you won the challenge.
And Steve wants me to thank everybody for getting them over the line last year.
I didn't even know there was a challenge. How come I didn't?
Well, we just invent it as we go along.
Yeah. You just wait until the hobby motor hamburger comes out. You guys are gonna be
wiped out.
I have to ask you a question, Wayne. Do you keep an eye on your son there on the TV to make sure he's working while you're in the office there?
No, I don't care what he's doing.
Vaping?
Right now.
What's you vaping anyway? What are you vaping?
This one is I think this is a peach ice. So I think I've been. I don't know. My wife's got the date down that I quit smoking, so I haven't had a cigarette for quite a while.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Cool.
Well, now we got to get off of this thing.
Yeah.
Does it have nicotine in it?
Yeah.
Oh well, you just have to. The nicotine is the really hard stuff to get off of, but I think part of me thinks that the vaping is better than the combustible material, but I don't know. I mean, I still think the jury's out on that.
Well, I'm not getting the tar out of the cigarette out of this thing.
Yeah.
Right.
This is nicotine's easier to get off of than Oxycontin's, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is nicotine bad?
Actually, it's right up there with OxyContin.
It's right up there with heroin. I know that.
Yep.
Not personally.
And I just said to one guy, I said, well, I got to step outside and vape because if I vape too close to anybody in here, I might get stabbed like that poor guy in British Columbia.
Oh,
he asked somebody if they could stop vaping around his 3-year-old child. And the guy, I guess, went nuts and stabbed him to death.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Terrible, eh?
See, and people think Mexico is
Bye,
dangerous.
Tim.
This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in today.
It's crazy.
You know, Dave. Dave
Cheers,
knows.
pal.
Dave knows.
So the learning is don't talk to people unless you have a gun.
Yeah, but the thing that we got to learn here is there were a lot of people that sat around filming it and watched it happen and didn't do nothing. You know, if that was Texas, what a bystander would have done? Would have shot that guy with the knife.
Yeah. No,
Just
but
like
I mean,
shotgun
but I mean, in all honesty, is nicotine bad? I know it's addictive, but is the nicotine bad for you?
Yep.
It's speed.
Yep.
Yeah, no, but I mean, what does it do to your body that's bad?
My sister has smoked since she was 13, and she's 69, and she still is trying to stop.
Yeah, but
Right.
I mean, smoking, I understand, because you get a lot of tar in your lungs,
Right.
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But nicotine as a substance,
Yes.
It's
bad.
speed.
It's bad for your heart.
It's
It
a drug.
increases your blood pressure. It increases your heart rate. It's speed. That's the problem
I
with
don't
it.
even want to show
telling
you
you
guys
guys,
the bag of shit.
I've been chewing nicotine gum for 15 years.
Yeah.
And my heart rate is so low that if it gets any lower, I have a cardiac arrest.
Yeah, I can't quit because I got low blood pressure and low blood pressure and
Low iron.
Me too.
low cholesterol, and so this must keep me alive, I
Well,
guess.
there's something that happens to you in your there is something that happens to you in your 60s, because I used to have high blood pressure and high cholesterol, and now I've got medium blood pressure and low cholesterol, and I haven't changed my habit. And I just ate a piece of freaking pizza with salami on it.
That's because someone else is making your lunch.
I got
know
really
what?
high blood pressure.
I heard salami's worse for you than nicotine, Bruce.
I heard
Yeah.
nitrates, and it's not good for headaches.
No,
either.
what I'm saying is nicotine. I mean, I know it's addictive. I know it does something to your blood pressure and does something to your heart rate. No, but is there anything bad about? I know tar that comes from combusting.
This is okay.
Right.
Is bad. I know alcohol will give you a fatty liver and a big belly. I am perfectly okay with that. But nicotine, isn't that bad for you?
Well,
Other
I
than
don't
being-
think
other
I
than
don't
being
think the
addictive?
nicotine on its own would kill you.
No, it won't.
I don't think so.
No. I've been chewing this stuff for 15 years since I stopped smoking. And
So you
I've been
tell me
trying-
I gotta vape this thing for 15 years?
No, you vape
I'm
for
not gonna make
5.
it that long.
You
That'll
know
put
what?
me at
Go-
90, 89.
Okay, I have to say
go
something,
to
Klaus.
go to gum. Go to gum. It works.
You guys, I'll tell you what, like myself, you can quit smoking for 100 years, but your mind doesn't quit it.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
It's
Right.
always
I've never
there.
smoked tobacco.
It's always there.
My
It's always
dad
there,
quit.
yeah.
My dad quit after World War II, and I forget. I think he said to me one day, "I haven't smoked for 30 years, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't feel like having a cigarette."
Right.
Is that right? eh?
Yeah,
That's me. I
never
quit in
smoked.
1989, and there's not a day that goes by.
Ken,
What-
did you
Guys,
smoke?
when I chew this,
Never.
Never.
I never.
Lewis, did you smoke?
No, I never
Tobacco?
smoked cigarettes in my life.
Cigarettes, good point.
But when I stop smoking cigarettes and I start chewing this,
Bruce.
I have not.
It's legal.
I've not been
Illegal.
I've not been thinking about it ever.
It's legal in Canada, Bruce. It's
Yeah,
okay.
pot's legal here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we're
illegal in Michigan too.
What kills me is that pot is illegal in Mexico.
But
Is it?
that's where it comes from.
They
Yeah.
make
It's just.
it. They
I
make
think
it.
it's just some way to. It's a new way to. It's just another way to bribe a cop. I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
A little wacky tobacco never killed anyone. You know?
Well, I don't. No, it adds to the paranoia though. Like,
Yeah. Does do
you
that.
think people are staring at you.
Well,
They
I
are.
know my son got some CBD. He's got a medical certificate, and
Yeah, he
he
does.
got
yeah.
some CBD oil that he mixes with. Well, it turns it into like a rubbing potion. And
Yeah.
I knew I blew my left shoulder out again because I got a work-related injury, and it's like an auger. Somebody sticking it in my shoulder blade. So my wife rubbed me down with that, and the next morning,
Oh, your shoulder.
Gone.
Sorry.
pain gone. Yeah, Bruce.
Yeah.
Now.
Hey, Wayne, I've been for I don't know what's it now since you mentioned it. the bee,
bee pollen.
pollen. Yeah, I've been on that since you mentioned it, and it's not as good, but I mean, I think there's a little reaction there that I'm feeling better, but I'm not sure.
Well, I hope it works for you.
Yeah, I guess I did one jar. I got another jar to go with.
And it could be a placebo effect that I put it into your mind. It's like mind control. It's like,
I use
but it worked for me. Like in a
Okay.
week, I
old
was
age.
basically healed.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's old guy time.
Good morning, Vietnam.
It fits.
Every time I put a teaspoonful in my juice and drink it, I think of you, Wayne.
What is it you guys are talking about?
Bee pollen.
I've been doing bee pollen for a while. I like it. I put it in like oatmeal and all kinds of stuff.
You
Yeah.
don't remember my story, Klaus,
I
about my
do.
knees?
Yeah, I actually do. But I was thinking bee pollen.
I use this. It's diclofenac. It's the same stuff they put in Voltaren. It's just like times 10.
Yeah.
But it's really expensive. It's like $100 for this little thing.
Oh,
my
geez.
gosh.
And
You gotta have a plan.
like if he's got inflammation or he's got some kind of discomfort, he swears by taking turmeric and CBD oil. Like
Turmeric.
I tried the oil. That doesn't work for me at all.
yeah.
Well, if you try to consume the oil, it has to metabolize through your liver and a lot of your systems. So,
I tried the rub-on and under the tongue one. I tried them both, and
Yes.
they don't work.
Anybody
No, but
suggest-
you're all just a bunch of potheads and drunks. I don't know.
No, this is absorbed through the skin. But I still think if you absorb it through the skin, your liver has to get rid of it, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Anybody
Yeah.
suggesting Ventura when he was talking to the Minnesota government about legalizing marijuana in Minnesota? And he talked about his wife that she was having 2 to 3 epileptic seizures a day.
Yep.
And so he had friends in Colorado that he took his wife to, and they put 3 drops of CBD oil under her tongue. And the first day she never had a seizure, and they were there for 3 days. And then he told the government, so illegally, I was forced, as governor of Minnesota, I was forced to break the law and import from another state the CBD oil so my family could have a real life.
Yeah.
So he's telling them, like,
Yeah,
legalize it, come up with an age. Like, I thought his speech was great.
Yeah.
Detective, let's see the shine.
Oh.
All righty. All righty.
You got the cheap stuff.
10 years. All right. All right.
I'd never drink anything that old.
I picked this up too today. This is the first time for this one.
Oh, the government will like you for that. It's green.
I love
green.
I love
Go green.
Have you,
Dave,
Klaus,
the doctor
Klaus,
let
have
you
you seen
drink that?
Klaus? Have you seen the collection yet?
No. Holy moly. How about inviting me over?
That's
Blow up-
that's
Yeah.
just what he
Blow up-
confiscates
blow
off
up-
drivers
blow
on
them
the
up.
street.
Stella, blow
Show
up.
us again, Dave.
Yeah, I'll bring the DJ equipment.
All righty.
There's a
Hello.
big delay. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. What do we got here? Ooh, ooh,
Man.
ooh.
I don't drink anything that old.
I'll give it a shot. Nice.
Klaus.
Yeah.
Oh, they
nice.
raised taxes where taxes on alcohol went up too.
Nice.
Dave,
No,
the doctor doesn't say anything about you drinking that?
When
No.
when I was
The
when
doctor,
Moderation.
the
when I
doctor
was-
actually told me that anywhere between, because I usually drink about probably 1.5 to 4 ounces a day. That's not that much. I mean, that
No.
right there is
That's a good one.
that's
That's
an
a
ounce.
double.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's your second one.
yeah. That's my second one. This is my last one.
You'd be like everybody. I'll
No.
just do it. Just take 6 days in a worth and do it in one
Where,
day.
where I come from, everybody was drinking Scotch whiskey. I tried many times. I did not like it.
I don't like Scotch either.
You
No,
have
my-
I don't
no,
like
but
it either.
acquire a
it
taste
doesn't
for
mean,
Scotch.
it doesn't mean that it's bad.
No, it's just
but
not
it
for my
just means
palate.
that it's not. No, it's not. And
It tastes
Then
burnt
I,
to me.
yeah, and then I moved to California, and I had a roommate. His name was Russ, and Russ took me over to his parents one night for dinner, and his mom taught me how to drink a bourbon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been hooked ever
Ever.
since. And you do all the things that the whiskey snobs don't do. You put water in it, you put ice cubes in it, and you know what? It just keeps getting better.
Just drink it
And-
however you want.
And if I can't get a Seagram's VO, Canadian Club.
That's
I-
cheap
I-
stuff.
I
It's
know.
cheap stuff,
It's-
too.
I know.
I
it's-
think Weiser's
I know-
is better.
I know it's cheap stuff. I know it's a girly whiskey, and all
Forty
that,
Creek.
but it tastes
Weiser's.
fantastic.
I've got a bottle
Weiser's
back
is
here
good.
that cost me $8.79, and it's called Very Old Barton, and it is some of the best stuff I've ever had.
$8.
$8.79. Yeah.
For my birthday last Monday, Jake bought me a bottle, $185 for a bottle of brandy.
Holy
Wow.
smokes.
Woo!
You know what? I'm
Yes,
not.
I'm a
I'm
brandy drinker.
That's
That
two
is
repair,
good
that's two
wine.
that's two lawnmower repairs, man.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I've never learned how to drink bourbon. Sorry, brandy. Never.
Oh,
I like coffee.
I like Drambuie in it. Christmas morning or the Drambuie.
Oh, Drambuie's really good.
Yeah.
I'm a Drambuie drinker too.
No, regular bourbon, and as the detective just said, it doesn't have to be expensive to be good.
No, not at all. But just whatever works for you.
I
mean,
just
I've-
threw away.
That Eagle Rare, I paid $100 for that Eagle Rare, and I'll never do that again because it's okay, but it's not as good as this $40 bottle stuff right here.
No.
I just threw away a bottle that was never opened. I got it for a gift a couple years back of that Jägermeister.
Oh, yeah.
Jaeger. Oh,
But that's more like a liquor.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
a
yeah.
sweet-
It's a medicinal.
I don't. I
it
mean,
says
I-
Nightingale on the back of it. Yeah.
It tastes like black licorice to me, so I'll never.
Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't that
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
my drinks, I can't have them sweet. I really don't
Yeah.
like sweet drinks.
I do for dessert.
I didn't even know what it tasted like. It was never
I
opened.
usually skip them, Stella. To be honest, I don't.
Close. My family was crazy on the cream de mint stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Ooh,
Now,
yeah,
give me
that's too
some
much.
old-fashioned- give
That's
me some
like
old-fashioned
dessert,
schnapps.
Cream de mint.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they're Danish, right?
Yeah, but schnapps. Ugh.
The Danes have a lot of vices.
No, but the ones we have are lethal.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys,
Snaps is something that you want to be careful of. It's an acquired taste, and once you get it, you have a problem.
Yeah, the real stuff is like distilled alcohol, right?
It is,
It's
yeah,
got
it
no
is.
flavor.
Oh, it's got flavor.
Oh yeah,
It's
well,
got,
it's got
uh,
flavor, but not like peppermint schnapps.
No, but it's got. Hold on, let me find the. I don't know the word for it. Let me just. Check
When I
this
was
out.
Montreal, I had the real schnapps in Montreal, and I almost died.
Yeah.
okay, gentlemen, I gotta get out of here. I don't want
See
to
you,
be
Brock.
rude to my company, but I just
Yeah. Well,
I didn't want to miss this one.
say hi to your
Thanks, Stella,
mother-in-law.
for having me.
Lewis,
Appreciate
thank you
it.
so much. And
fun.
it's been over 2 hours. I should go ahead and end this thing. So
It
thank
has
you
been.
all. I know, more than 2 hours. It has been great to have all y'all up here. I really appreciate it. The Belleville Washer Pub is what I call this. So
Turn it
And
to-
I-
That's a good name.
and I got
thought
him.
we were going to be at a
Good
pub.
call. It's a good
I know. Well, that's about how long it's been. So anyway, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And this has been fun. And hopefully I might be able to do this again. And maybe I'll get better at the
You did
What is
great.
it?
Did a
Don't
good
tell the
job.
others. You're doing quite well. Don't tell
You
the
did a
others.
good job there.
Thank you
fella.
guys. Bye.
Don't forget,
Bye,
don't
everybody.
forget,
Take care, everybody in the chat.
It's donut
It's-
time.
not today.
No.
It's sipping time today.
There you go.
2 hours went by quick. Ooh.
It did. Well, we went from